Hello everyone, I am Candy McDonald, the only commentator for this company, and welcome back to SME Wrestling YouTube Bro. And today it is the show after the Great American Bash. It was a very wild pay-per-view to say the least. We had Jane Hood beating AFL Melbourne star Max Gorn, but Kyan managed to get the last laugh and managed to get some courage to shove down Jaden Hood. And also we have The Undertaker, first appearance of Great American Bash, beating Bradley Blade, thanks to the help of Jason Blade. And then we had Jason King defeating the one and only Raleigh S to retain his European Championship. Not even Raleigh S can take out that brute. And we also have Chad Tuller put up an epic performance against TJP, but unfortunately did not claim the United States Championship. But he still put up one hell of a show. And also, we have unfortunately experienced Ndingo's last ever match because Mike Chaos managed to beat him, meaning that Ndingo must retire from SME Wrestling. And then, we have an absolute amazing main event between Marshmallow and Joe McManus. Marshmallow unfortunately didn't get the win against McManus in front of his American people, but he still won the hearts of everyone. But then after the match, the Brood came out and attacked McManus, and Edge is looking to want his SME Championship back? No, speaking of the Brood, Gangrel is going to be in action here tonight, and go against a random jobber, I believe, but like, we need some explanation why the Brood attack Joe McManus. Well, before we get to that, here comes the one and only Ndingo. Which, yes, he has all 3 losses now. Meaning that, unfortunately, his last stand is up. And he must retire now. So he's going to do one big farewell speech here. And Ndingo tried his best. He tried his best to beat Mike Chaos. He kept on getting up. He didn't want to give up here. But the Chaos Guillotine, he couldn't fight out of that one. And Ndingo, he has to retire, unfortunately. And now he's grabbing my phone. This is going to be an emotional one. It's time for Ndingo's farewell speech. Crowd giving his appreciation right now before he can speak. You have no idea how hard it is for me to stand in this ring and talk to you all about what I'm going to do here. I am just here to reflect on my career here in SME Wrestling. When I started wrestling here, it was back on my very own channel, where I took down the likes of Darky Booty 32 and Rag Reynolds. I even got the help from an SME Wrestling star, Raleigh S, to take out those 2 jackasses. And well, Raleigh S managed to get me a job here in SME Wrestling. And my God, do I love it here. Had some great matches and won a lot of championships. The United States Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, becoming a 2-time European Champion, and the Universal Championship. Won a lot of championships, but the one championship I wanted to win was the SME Championship. But unfortunately, I couldn't do that because I lost against Mike Chaos, and that was my 3rd loss in my last stand. Meaning that, unfortunately, I have to retire. I know, very heartbreaking for me indeed, and for everyone here who has supported me throughout this journey. I just want to let you know that I love every single one of yous. I would like to thank SME Wrestling for giving me a chance to fully wrestle here and make me do the shit that I've always wanted to do. Put on a performance. I'd like to thank Kane McDowell for calling many of my matches. Yeah, you're welcome, Dingo. And I would like to thank the general manager, Shadow, for making me here in 2019. I am a truly deserved SME Wrestling original, and I am worthy to be in the SME Wrestling Hall of Fame. Yeah, Dingo. What speech from him. So I'm getting a little choked up right now. Oh, what the hell? What are you doing, my chaos? We're having a great time here in Dingo Talk, and now you're coming out here to brag how you retired. And dude, that's what I'm predicting right now. That's why I think he's coming out here for. I think he's gonna brag how he became the one to retire Ndingo. He's gonna rub it all into Ndingo's face. Ndingo, can we please get this over with here? Yo, when I beat you at a Grand Making Bash, I thought there'd be lots of rare go see you. But why are you out here? You're supposed to be in a damn retirement home watching me become a star. So I think it's about time for you to stop talking here. Because they want to hear me. They want to hear me talk about how I became the man to retire a great Aussie legend like you. And now that you're out of here and done with this shit, it's now time for new talent like me to get the spotlight. And you know, after I've beaten you to retire you Ndingo, I feel like I should move up in life. I feel like I should go after a championship again. Isn't that right, Kafora? I beat an S Wrestling Original and retire him. Meaning that he has no choice but to pass the torch to me to make me the great Aussie wrestler here at SME Wrestling. Yeah, I think that's true. So, Ndingo, I think you should get out this ring and let me be the star of this show. Ndingo not taking the lightly here. He can't really do much with it. You know, my chaos. You know, I should expect you to call you an absolute dumbass and a little shit for beating me because you didn't tap me out. You make me faint. I didn't want to give up, but my body gave out. And well, as much as I want to insult you right now and take your goddamn head off, I have no choice but to congratulate you, I guess. You did make your word true. You did retire me. You know, since you've been someone like me, an SME Wrestling Original, I think you should go after a championship. Yeah, I do. I should go after a championship after winning. I should go after a big championship, actually. Big championship, huh? Well, I think the championship with no challengers is the Universal Championship. So why don't you go after that? I will go after the Universal Championship. Yes, very good. Because the person holding the Universal Championship is this. What the lights has gone out now. What the hell? Oh my god. I think they've forgotten that the marionette is evil. Shit, they're looking at the music box here. See if it's gonna come out here. And oh boy, there he is! The champion coming right behind him! And Dingo managed to pull off a cheeky steal. The marionette here. He's not showing off. Oh Jesus, what the? Oh God, now the marionette, he's got Guevara up. My chaos, getting the hell out of there. And now marionette, he's got him up. String Fury to Guevara. I think Mike Chaos will be regretting the decision right now, but I think it's official. I heard in the back it's official. At Wreckage, it will be Mike Chaos going up against the Marionette for the Universal Championship. And Dingo is probably going to watch the match with a smile on his face. Oh, Mike Chaos. Get ready for one hell of a nightmare when you go up against Marionette Wreckage to fight for the Universal Championship. Let's go and get our match for Gangrel on the way. And he's got up against, representing the ridiculous boys, James West. Oh boy, James West is not gonna survive Gangrel here. Pretty sure they went up against Gangrel and Christian, both him and Nicholas Anthony, and Edge with Rat Boy. So yeah, James West, he has a little bit of experience, but now you're just going one-on-one with one of the members of the Brood, and that is the Vampire Warrior. Jeez, our lights fucking suck. Little chills when this music plays. And here comes the Vampire Warrior Gangrel with Edge and Christian here. They attacked McMahon after the match, and Edge, I think he wants to go after the SME Championship. But he wants to grab it back, of course. There's Gangrel here. He's gonna be in this matchup right here. Spin out the blood here, and James West better be ready to go up against the Vampire Warrior. With Edge and Christian watching, of course. Let's go and get this match started. Here we go, this matchup's going here for Gangrel here. And James West is not really beating this matchup right here against the Vampire Warrior. Come on. And James West is the clothesline with Gangrel still on his feet. Come on. He's asking James West to come on here on another clothesline. And Gangrel's getting a little infuriated. Not clothesline, but no, got cut on. There's a back elbow by Gangrel. Now Gangrel setting his sights on the James West here. Hitting a drop kick though. Now James West getting in the corner of the Brood. And the Brood just staring at him. James West is not looking good. Oh God, now he got the arms hooked here. And oh Jesus, there's that little dangerous overhead suplex. And I think Gangrel looking to end this one quick against James West. He's just lining him up. James West, no idea where he's at. Oh, kick to the guy. Here it comes. The Impaler. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. Easy like that. Oh, that vampire teeth in the blood in his mouth. Gangrel getting the victory here. It's now the Brood, both Christian and Edge again to the ring here. It's now Edge. Grab himself a microphone here. Oh boy, he's gonna talk. I believe he's gonna talk to Joe McManus. McManus. Remember me? I was the person that was holding the SME Championship that you took away from me. And I was planning to get it back sometime soon. But not in my radar suicide persona. No, thanks to Malachi. He brought the evil in me. And now I want revenge. I want the SME Championship back where it rightfully belongs. Well, I think McMahon, he would like to speak to Edge and the Brood here. There it is, the SME champion, McManus. Looking at Edge like he's a different person now. Edge! What the hell happened to you, man? You're not the same person that I faced at WrestleMania this year, in the main event Mania to win the SME championship. You're not that same person. We had respect for each other. You had respect for me to go on, continue my future. And now you just want to end it? You want this SME championship back? The hell's wrong with you? What have you turned into? Listen, that was the past me. This new me is different. McMahon, he is with us, and he is way better like this with us. You cannot stop the Brood from domination. And I am coming for that SME championship. Really, you want this back? You really want this SME championship back? And I will give it to you at Wreckage, me and you, WrestleMania rematch for the SME championship. Oh boy, McMahon's throwing out the challenge. That is accepted. So McMahon at Wreckage, or at least leading up to Wreckage, beware, take care, because the freaks come out at night. McMahon is going to get a WrestleMania rematch against Edge, but it's an entirely different Edge. A Brood Edge. Well, that's the end of this episode of YouTube Bro. We'll see you guys next time.